By the way, you guys are sadists. You're so excited. I can see all your faces and it's brimming with I hope he gets like you're watching NASCAR and waiting for a freaking car crash. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense, though.
Let's put her on a martingale. There's a little bit of room.
Oh!
Or easy. Easy. So yeah, she's pretty wary. Just go ahead and grab her leash really quick. So me moving around is too much. Literally underscore the point that we just made. Hold it back. Hey. Let's watch it again. Turn my back and she went. Hey. Let's put her on a martingale. He turns his back. So there's a little bit of room. Now that is kind of, there are these dogs that they need eye contact. There is a bit of an adversarial thing. This dog is like 44% German Shepherd, whatever. So we know baked in there some protective traits, etc. So comparative to maybe a Border Collie that you turn and they will instinctively just come in and like nip or bite you on the calf, right? Based on their genetics. A German Shepherd, they say what you want, but they'll say it to your face. And so the fact that this dog didn't bite me has more to do with the fact that it's mostly German Shepherd, because what happened was when I turned around and now I was faced off, now the dog really escalated. And then furthermore, what you'll hear is when she grabs the collar, and she's not the collar, but the leash, and the dog feels the confinement of the leash, it ramps even more. Let me at him, right? So more contentious than not. I would tell you that this dog, I'll put it up on the community, but in the later part of the session, for those of you who watched it yesterday, the dog was loose, and you have stiff fur missile, like ready for business, dedicated, like murder on the mind. They have an agenda, they have a motive, right? That's not breaking off from anything. You have fear versions of that where it's no, motherfucker, I'm scared and I'm ready to go. The sympathetic system, the fight or flight system is fully engaged. The self-preservation system is fully engaged. There is no, okay, I'm over it, and then back to stiffing the ground when the sympathetic system comes into play. So it's more tense, it's more intentful, and then you have something a little bit more loose. So you can still have the system kicked up, like fear and all that stuff, but it might look like bark, 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 and then run, and like just putting a lot of energy into it, a lot of advancing and retreating. That would still be a fear response. It's a dog charging to try to establish some space and say, stay back because I'm scared, and then retreating into their safety, retreating into their owner, right? This dog isn't that. This dog is loose. It's carriage, it's twisting and casually walking and then vocalizing, yeah, what's up? And then its tail is wagging when it's vocalizing. As we've talked about in the past, a tail could be an indication of the sympathetic system for sure. Blood pressure, if the tail's going and then it doesn't stop, that's blood pressure, right? But if it's synced up with a behavior and then it stops, it's expressive. And so I believe this dog is being reinforced with its behavior. I think it's choosing it. I think it is nervous. I think it is fearful for sure. I think it is trying to be its best German Shepherd self. But I believe that it's catching a little bit of dopamine, and I think it's committing to these behaviors, right? Just with how loose it is. And so in the session, I was like, all right, like this dog is making choices and it's enthralled in it. I refer to this style of reactivity as reciprocal reactivity, which means potentially understimulated dog committing to a behavior that it finds to be reinforcing and or invigorating. Sometimes it can align with the breed trait. Sometimes it's just the most exciting thing to happen in a day, right? Doesn't matter. But that's what's happening. So if that's what's going on, yeah, we got to work through stranger danger and we got to get you more confident. But you're not a good candidate for greeting rituals because you've shown, like, I'm a friend, and then it takes a crack at me. So we're not going greeting ritual route. We're not going, look how awesome people are. We're going, mom needs to be able to control me. Mom needs to be able to get me to make better choices and reinforce those choices and establish good influence.